Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of T3. I am Tyler Seidel, bringing you Tyler's Thursday Tips. And today we're going to talk about comparing itineraries. A nice little pun there in the background, comparing an apple to an apple in ALG Vacations. So let's jump right into it. I am going to bring over a back screen here, and I have two itineraries already created. So they're to Breathless, Riviera, Cancun. So I'm going to go ahead and create a third. So easiest way to do it is click this search button here. It'll take us back to our criteria. I'm going to continue using United Vacations. I'm just going to move this out to 2022, pick some random dates here. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the days of the week. I've just been doing 5-night stays. So this is going to load our results. You can have as many recent searches there on the right-hand side. I think the most I ever had was 12. But yeah, they just keep going down. I don't know if there is a cutoff for recent searches, but you can get quite a few on there. Pretty much those will populate for the time period that you're in back. So as long as you remain logged in, those recent searches will be there on the right-hand side. If you get timed out and you have to put in your password, they may disappear. But yeah, as long as you're in your active search, they will be there. So I have some connecting flights here. I know that there's nonstops available. So I'm going to start by going in using my filter here, get a nonstop flight, 7:52 a.m. That looks perfect. And then we'll go in and get a nonstop for our return as well. And pretty much this is just the basic stuff of, putting together packages that I want to quote to my clients before I do this compare feature. So the compare feature can be used in conjunction or as an alternative to our sales email tool, which is the best quoting tool in the industry. And I do have a T3 video available on that. But this is another way to look at and actually compare the same product, whereas the sales email, you may be comparing different products or different hotels or different room categories. And I mean, the same thing holds true with the compare tool. You can pretty much compare anything that you want. You can compare the same hotel, which is what I'm doing here. You can compare different hotels. You compare different brands. So whatever you want to do. So we have our flights here. Now I want to get the same hotel that I'm using on the other 3 itineraries, which was Breathless. So I'm going to click on hotels. It's going to retrieve all the results, making my life easier. Going to use the keyword search here, which is sometimes a little bit finicky, and Breathless may not even be available these days. Let's see, there we go. And we're using Breathless Riviera. And I was using the Accelerator Junior Suite Ocean View Kings. So here we go, I'm gonna select this. So now itinerary 3 is all squared away. So nonstop flights, the room category at the hotel I want, and the transfers. I didn't touch the features. But so you see on the right-hand side here, I have my recent searches. I tried some dates in January, but Breathless was actually unavailable. So I'm going to hit the checkbox for itinerary 1, itinerary 2, and my itinerary 4. And then I come back to the bottom and I compare 3 of 3. You can compare 2, but the maximum is 3. So what this does is, just like if you're shopping for a car online, it brings up a side-by-side itinerary comparison. So all 3 of these, I used United Vacations. They're all flight and hotel packages. They're all out of Newark. Then I have some February dates, some November dates, and some December dates, all for 2 adults, all at Breathless. In itinerary 2, this Accelerator Junior Suite was not available, so I had to go with their run-of-the-house Junior Suite. Everything out in Newark, it gives me my flights, which I have 7:52 on these time AM, and then an earlier flight on this one. These are all the same return flights, no car rental. It talks about my add-ons, inclusions, and then my price. So if my clients gave me, a wide open date range, I would tell them that their best price option is going to be November 10th to November 15th for that 5-night stay. I can go ahead and select this and it'll build it back in the itinerary, and I can go ahead and present that to my clients. I can share this with my clients, excuse me. So if you hit the print screen button on your keyboard, it will copy this, and then you can paste this into a Word document, paste it into an email, whatever you prefer. With the print screen, you may have to crop it so it doesn't show you all this stuff in the background, but you can go ahead and present this to your clients. If I wanted to look for me as the travel advisor, what my commission would be on each of these packages, I can view the administrative information, and then you see this appeared here at the bottom. So, I mean, it's pretty respective of price. You have your least amount of commission here because that's the least expensive package. You have a little bit more commission here. It's a little bit more expensive. And then you're making your most commission here. It is the most expensive package overall. But again, if I want to share that to my clients, I want to hide the administrative information, and I can go ahead and share this comparison with my clients. Well, it's that easy. That is my T3 tip for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Please feel free to check out my other T3 videos on my YouTube channel. I appreciate your support, and you have a great rest of your week. Thanks, everybody.